If you're a BDR, SDR, or AE working in tech sales, you want to make this new year the best year in your career, then this video is for you. Now, whether this is in the new year or the middle of the year or end of the year when you're watching this video, especially in the new year has a lot of expectations of things to be new. But if you're in tech sales, what's the same? Your quota is the same. The grind is the same. The pressure to succeed and close business and build pipeline and book meetings is the same. And in some ways, your fears and doubts are the same. But I want to share with you something that I've learned recently is that outbound sales feels hard than it should be for you. It doesn't mean you're bad at sales. It just means that you misunderstand the role and the job at hand. And I'm going to share with you how to reframe it, think about it in this new year. See, outbound sales across all channels, BDR, SDR, AE, whatever it is, your job is not to convince people. Your job is finding the people who are ready to buy. I call it the 3% rule. The 3% rule. And here's how it is. Anybody knows about marketing and business development and business generation and in marketplaces and business, usually about 3% of a marketplace, 3% of your market is problem aware and ready to buy, ready to act. They know they have a problem, they feel the pain, and they want to change. 3% of the marketplace. Roughly around 7 to 10% of your marketplace, they know they have a problem, but they're just not ready to move yet. They have other priorities that are more important, but they know we see that problem, but it's not urgent. The pain's not enough yet for them. The other 30 to 40% of the marketplace that you go out there and you reach out to every single day, they feel the symptoms, but they haven't connected the dot yet. It's like, I have a bad back. Or it could be, why is this software downloading again and again and again? They're seeing the symptoms are there, but they haven't connected the dots of what's really going on. And the other rest of the marketplace, they're not thinking about your product or your service. They're not even existent. They're just living their life. And most rejection in sales is not personal. It's all about statistics. It's all a numbers game. I'm not talking about spraying and praying. I'm talking about being strategic and using proven systems. So here's the thing, is that your role in outbound sales is to find the people that have the pain, that have the need now, and just talk to them. That's it. That's all it is. And I'm not talking about spraying and praying. So, hey, one quick second before we go back to the video. If you're a BDR or SDR working in tech sales and you want to level up your career, you feel like you're putting in the effort, putting in the dials, putting in the work, but you're not either seeing the quota attainment you want or recognition to become a promoter to an AE, then I have an offer for you. I'm going to offer to click the link below and book a free career strategy call. On this call, I'll help diagnose your situation, where you are now, where you want to go, and see if I can be able to help you. I do run a program called the Tech Sales Career Accelerator Program. It's a 4-week virtual training program that helps BDRs, SDRs earn their promotion to AE within 6 to 12 months. If that sounds interesting to you, click the link below, book your free strategy call, and we'll see if you're a good fit for the program. Now let's go back to the remaining of the video. What we need to do now is make sure that when we're going into the marketplace, you have to use, I call it the proper persona, the proper messaging, and also having the proper amount of volume and consistency. But it always starts with the proper persona. So you probably know in your company right now, your ICP, your ideal client profile. It could be lawyers, doctors, restaurant owners, VP of sales, whatever it is. But the key to this 3% is knowing exactly who you're targeting. Who. And that typically can be done by your marketing team giving you feedback or just close loss close wins. But that's the first thing to be dialed in, because when we're dialed in with that, we're not spraying anymore. We're being targeting strategic. Now, the second thing is it's having proving messaging. That's the key thing too. And now that means that it speaks to their pain, it speaks to their challenges, and it speaks in a way that they can hear and see, oh, this person gets me. And you might think in yourself right now, well, hey, Ian, I'm new at my job, or I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. The fastest way to get the proper messaging is to find somebody who's successful at your role right now and copy them, copy their emails, copy their cold call scripts. I'll give you an example. A current role now, I'm a senior BDR in the mid-market space. Came into the role. First time I've been doing account-based selling. So it's new to me. I struggled for a while. And I was using a cold call script from a previous industry. I was selling to lawyers, different space, different problems. I thought, oh, I'll just bring my script over here and I'll crush it. I was wrong. And I found the best BDR on our team, and I started using his cold call script, especially his opener. And the success he got, I got. The messaging, the tonality. I'll give you an example. There's another rep on my team who's crushing it when it comes to cold emails. What I did is I just copied his cold emails, literally just copied his cadence and used it. Now I'm crushing it, getting email inbounds and getting responses through the cadence. So the proper messaging is important. So you have your ICP, your proper messaging, and here's the key: volume and consistency. It's doing the same activity every single day, long enough for the math to show up. That's the key. Sales is math. It's not motivation. It's math. And as long as you're putting in the right amount of activity every single day, consistent every single day, to the right person with the right message, it's inevitable that you will find the 3% that will come to you wanting a demo, wanting to talk about your software, want to talk about any kind of problems or solutions that you solve with your software or with your business. And one thing I found that is important, people ask, well, how much volume is good? How much volume should I be reaching out to? In my humble opinion, if you're a BDR or SDR, anything where you're going outbound, an outbound activity, I would say at the bare minimum, you should be doing about 150 outbound touches per day. Now, it could be 100 cold calls, 50 emails. It could be 50 emails and 100 cold calls. It could be 75, whatever ratio you want to do. At bare minimum, I say 150 per day is ideal. And when you do that, that's enough volume with the consistency. You will eventually continually uncover and find the 3%. And it's a beautiful thing because you got people saying, hand raises through emails, having conversations on the phone. It just works because sales is math, right? So I'll give you two examples of where this worked in my life, and I saw it happen. Now, I used to work for a tech company called Clio, selling software to lawyers. And when I first joined the company on the outbound team, it was full sales cycle. So you do outreach, any leads you got, you run the demo, close the deal. So full sales cycle, 8 E's basically. And all the reps at our company that were doing this full sales cycle role that did 100 outbound calls per day always smashed the quota. And even when I joined the team, I asked the top rep in the company, hey, what advice do you have for me? He has two things. Make 100 cold calls every day, listen to gong calls, listen to your own gong calls, and what success sounds like. I didn't take his advice, but I learned the hard way that that's the best way to do it. Because it's not about spraying and praying. It's about having enough conversations with people so your skills get better. You understand the product, but also you're going to sift up and find the 3%. Like I said, I don't believe in spraying and praying. I do believe that you have to have the clear ICP and the clear messaging, right? But the reality is part of the outbound role is to find that 3%. That's what the job is to find the 3%. Now, marketing has their own role. Marketing is to both to stir up awareness, people who are in the 70%, 10%, 30%, self-awareness, so that when they go through the awareness stage and the pain stage, oh, they come inbound because they've come to the point where they're the pain's enough or they're curious enough that I want to be able to learn about your product. But in the outbound sales, the reality is your role is to find the 3%. And the best way to do it, the fastest way to do it, the most predictable way to do it is through volume and consistency. Also, I want to make sure that you understand is that when you do that, you will get predictable pipeline, predictable SAOs, predictable meetings booked, and also predictable quota attainment. So, like I said again, our job is not to win people over. Our job is to find the 3% today, then do that again tomorrow, again tomorrow, again tomorrow. So my encouragement to you as I end this video is to remember that, you're not behind in your sales career. You're not broken. You're not bad at sales. You're just early in the math equation. If you keep showing up and keep working this system and keep looking for the 3% every single day, the sales will eventually meet you halfway. That's it. Sales is math. So that's pretty much it. This was helpful. I encourage you to click on the link below, subscribe to this channel. I share content like this for BDRs, SDRs, and AEs who want more clarity, who want more consistency, who want practical, proven strategies that will help them level up their sales career and earn the next promotion. Stay blessed. Take care.